action. It's gonna run out of battery soon, so we gotta do this quick.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Hello, my name is George.
Ready? Okay. Hey, I'm Sophie and I'm graduating in 95 days. Today I'm joined by George.
Hi, I'm George and I'm graduating at some point also this year.
We already filmed this once and everything's a little bit silly. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
What is the best thing about university?
Best thing about university for me was just everything I learned. And I don't just mean academically, although I really do enjoy my course, so everything I did learn was like, wow, this is so cool. Everything I learned in engineering was really great, but also just like life skills, like learning to really get out there and talk to people and like just like socialize, try to seize opportunities at university, and just learning to be braver in general.
I'm very brave.
Learning social skills, just learning other skills in general. Played a lot of pool, got a lot better at pool.
The best thing for university for me was pretty much the same things. Like, I think the best thing is mostly that I really went out of my comfort zone and did stuff that I didn't think I was ever gonna do. I bungee jumped. I'm about to do a skydive. Yeah, I will be doing skydiving a week after this video comes out. So, comes out, which is very exciting. I never thought I would do those things. I've also done a lot more just stuff that I wanted to do. Yeah, like I felt like at high school I didn't really have time to work on like passion projects or personal things I wanted to do, but at university I just have what feels almost like endless amounts of time. But I have the time to learn how to do things. Like, I learned how to Photoshop and take better photos. I learned how to juggle. My pool has also gotten a lot better. I learned how to do hula hoop tricks as well. Salsa dancing, all kinds.
Yeah, she had a circus period.
Yeah, it was awesome. No shame.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I learned to do so many new things, and yeah, George is right. Like, just learning how to live as well and be braver is something that I feel like I learned at uni as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is best things? Oh, my friends. I have lots of nice friends that I've met, and it's really nice to meet people it's really nice to meet like-minded people and people that share your interests. And like, the fact is at university when you're making friends, you're not making friends because you're stuck in a classroom together all day, every day. You're making friends with people that you actually have things in common with, that you have a shared interest, a similar hobby, things like that. And
Yeah, because like degrees, societies.
being away from your parents! No.
See, I don't know. Like, there's definitely like a good and bad thing about being away from, like being bad is like you have to learn how to take care of yourself. You have to just take all the initiative for things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if something goes wrong, it's like, oh no, I have to deal with it, rather than just like asking your parents for help.
Sure.
But the fact is, you do everything on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You have complete and utter like individuality. Like, no one's gonna like come into your room and tell you to like clean your room. You choose to do things.
Mm-hmm.
It's freedom like you've never experienced it.
You have no idea, because you only ever see like this side of the bed. The rest of the room, pigsty.
I mean, it's not bad.
I mean, this is pretty terrible. It's not as bad as it's ever been, but it's not great.
She lost her credit card on a shoe once,
Thanks, sweetie.
and it would have been even, it would have been kind of understandable if that shoe wasn't a flip-flop.
Clean your room, even though your mom's not there to tell you to do that. No, I guess in all seriousness, yeah, like being away from your parents is kind of nice, because I love my parents. I love you guys. Love you. But being away from them is really nice to just kind of be on my own and have my own freedom and learn how to do things without being told to as well. And like my parents, like the relationship I have with my parents now is a million times better. That since we're apart, because now we have to want to speak to each other.
It's one of those, you definitely know what you're missing until it's gone kind of things.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you start missing, like parents.
Or this will go straight in the family WhatsApp as soon as someone finds it.
Everyone makes fun of me anyway.
What's the worst part about university?
I don't know. Let me think about that. Yeah, it's definitely finding my own motivation to study, because that was a big part of a lot of the misery I experienced in first year, because like exams did not go as well as I wanted them to. Even though like they didn't count, I still felt terrible for getting bad grades, and I was like, how did this happen to me? It's because I didn't study. And I didn't study because I wasn't motivated to study.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because, before university, you always like, you have to go to class, you have to go see teachers and everything, and that That's just passive studying. You're gonna learn anyway, even though I was on my computer for most of that. Anyway,
Throwing
university-
yourself under the bus.
university, you don't have any of that obligation. You can literally sit in bed until exams. And in fact, when I went to my exams, I saw some people I never saw, and not just because I didn't go to stuff, it's because they didn't go to anything. Like we
You
went
don't know. Maybe
No.
they were at all the stuff that you weren't at.
No, they weren't even in projects. I didn't see them at all. Like
Okay,
a lot of people went to, like a lot of people, you get to know familiar faces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw those familiar faces, look at all those other people, and they actually went to classes, and they looked at all those other people going to.
Fair enough.
I've never seen that guy in my life. And
Okay.
he's taking the same exam.
Yeah.
It's just study, get motivated, because it'll definitely be a lot of pain for you.
R/motivation or get motivated. That's a great subject.
Because you do pick that degree because A, you want to get money, or B, you actually like it, or C, both.
Hopefully both. Please pick a degree that you like as well. I think there's some merit in choosing a degree that will also lead you to a good job, but like pick something that you can stand to study, because
Yeah.
if you can't stand to study, you will never go to class and your grades will suffer.
And if you don't like it, like within the first year, just drop it and pick something else, or
fucking change it.
just choose something else. Just don't stick with it, because you're not gonna do well in the long run. Forcing yourself to work for something that you really don't like is gonna make you miserable for the next 2 years, or 3 if you're doing a master's.
Yeah. Do something that makes you happy. It will be way more worth it in the long run. This is from two people who have no idea whether or not their degrees are going to get them anywhere, but we can recognize that doing our degrees in fields that we liked is better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I hope in like 10 years I'm not making a video being like, please donate.
Yeah.
Send your money directly to my PayPal.
Just look along here. This is the link to our GoFundMe. Yeah, we're just hitting some hard times.
No. Well, the worst thing about university for me was the expectations. Everyone told me before university that it was going to be the best years of my life, and that I really felt like people were telling me that I was going to peak at university, and I feel like I don't want to peak at 21. I really hope my peak isn't now.
It's not.
I don't know that. We'll put a link to our video in 10 years from now.
What fools we were!
Just, yeah, people were saying that it was going to be the best years of my life, and it has been amazing. Like, it's been some of the best years of my life this far, and I really hope that the people that I've met and that I'm friends with now I will continue to be friends with long into the future. But otherwise, I feel like there's more good stuff to come, and I don't want to write these off as the best years of my life, knowing that, you know, really what I am is a broke leecher. That's the worst part, definitely that, expectations. I think also as international students, third culture international kids, nobody tells you about the culture shock, and I feel like they really should. Little things like shops closing at 5 p.m. Things like there's no like octopus card for transport or buses and stuff, and you have to buy a single bus ticket every single time. Bus tickets, I think, is something that I didn't really even think about, because in Hong Kong you just put the money.
You just put your money in.
Put your money in. And
sometimes
then,
you even get away with not paying the exact amount.
Yeah, like you put your money in, or you like do your octopus card, but here you have to like give exact coins or whatever for a bus ticket.
Like terms and conditions and everything.
That's, yeah, things like that. Nobody tells you about culture shock in that respect. Like, I only really learned about culture shock because I took an anthropology module where they taught us about culture shock, but in terms of actually learning about what was gonna happen, didn't happen. And I think also another big thing for us, I think particularly for us, because we're Asian, racism. Nobody tells you people are gonna be racist towards you. I think it's naive of us to assume that we weren't gonna be a little bit ridiculed, but also, like, what the hell? I didn't want to have to face racism, but I do have to. We did have an incident when we were in London. We were going to the zoo, and we left the house, and someone was like, "Hey, go home." Okay, I would love to. As soon as I graduate, I'm going home. But nobody tells you about racism. Nobody warns you that if you don't really fit in, that's a thing. And accents. People make fun of my accent all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not American.
Let me guess where you're from. North America? I'm like, wrong continent.
No, we're not American. I guess we might probably sound it sometimes.
This is just what the international accent sounds,
I hope, yeah,
pretty much.
that's it. So those are the best and worst things about university and our experience. There's probably loads more stuff. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, tweet them at me, comment them on my Instagram photos. Actually, don't do that. They'll probably come really out of context, and I'm gonna be like, why are they asking about this? Just forget completely that I even asked. Leave us a comment telling us what you want to know about for university, because I do want these 100 days to be informative as well.
Yeah.
I want you to, if you have any questions about university, what it's like to move abroad, please leave them in the comments. Like this video, don't forget to subscribe.